He holds resentment. I don't actually. However, you never see it. So he can be so frantic at you. And afterward, he'll come and say, "You maintain that I should carry you something to eat?" Furthermore, it's so sweet. So he simply deals with it, and he doesn't. Do you see? Do you see this? Does she have this attractive chocolate man who ain't never docked her out? He ain't even got a portion of a side child. He go to work when he say, he at work. He at work. The Hollywood sentiment between Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson has been an enthralling story that has charmed people in general for quite a long time as a 69-year-old matron and online entertainment devotee. Tina Knowles' union with the 76-year-old entertainer Richard Lawson appeared as though a perfect pair. In any case, behind the marvelousness and style lies a relationship obfuscated by difficult situations and hypothesis about its genuineness. While no authority affirmation has been made, late clues and nonverbal communication during interviews have prompted conversations about the real essence of their marriage. What is truly occurring between the couple? Has Jay-Z and Beyoncé had a say in their detachment? In this video, we will dig into the mind-boggling romantic tale of Tina and Richard investigating snapshots of happiness, challenges, and the mysteries that could exist away from plain view. Tina and Richard's wonderful romantic tale. Prior to discussing on the off chance that there are any difficult situations among Tina and Richard's life, we should return an excursion to their romantic tale. Tina Knowles Lawson, a skilled and famous hairdresser, found herself pregnant with her most memorable girl, Beyoncé, in 1981 in the wake of wedding Matthew Knowles in 1980. I was conversing with Beyoncé and we were saying that we needed to figure out how to get individuals empowered, individuals to proceed to get tried. Their marriage confronted its difficulties, and it was depicted as even more a business plan rather than a caring organization. Regardless of the rough street, Tina stayed focused on her family during this period. Richard Lawson, an entertainer, ran into Tina while she was pregnant. In spite of both being hitched at that point, Richard ended up spellbound by Tina's magnificence. Nonetheless, he decided to keep a dispassionate kinship with her, not having any desire to seek after anything further because of their separate relationships. As time elapsed, Tina and Matthew's marriage went through promising and less promising times, with reports of unfaithfulness on the two sides. In 2009, Tina sought legal separation, yet they momentarily accommodated before formally finishing their marriage in 2011. During this time, Richard had likewise finished his long-term marriage with Denise Gordy. In the result of her separation, Tina and Richard reconnected as companions. You could see the progress as far as her being somewhat more quiet. In any case, Richard's profound respect for Tina developed further, and he at last communicated his heartfelt interest in her. Tina was at first reluctant because of their long history and Richard's fame with different ladies, yet ultimately their association developed and they chose to allow love an opportunity. They secured the bunch in April 2015, mixing their families and sharing a profound love for one another. They co-possessed a venue place for kids and an acting studio in Los Angeles, and their bond appeared to be rugged. They frequently went to occasions endlessly arm, extending a picture of bliss and satisfaction. Indeed, we've had an extremely common choice or want to have an effect on the planet, thus it met up naturally and normally. Disturbing traces of partition. Be that as it may, fans saw difficult situations in their relationship as of late. One of the primary things that got fans' consideration was Tina's mysterious web-based entertainment posts. She has been sharing statements about catastrophe, mending, and fresh starts, driving some to conjecture that she may be alluding to a few individual battles in her marriage. Then again, Richard Lawson posted an image with his companion Nicki Michaud, what began fans to theorize about their supposed split. One fan remarked tragically, "It appeared as though him and Tina split up." They posted nothing about their commemoration back in April. Typically, she generally reposts about the Waco Theater or something about him being in the can, showing support, imploring all is well and trust. This is a presumption. These sad virtual entertainment posts have without a doubt added fuel to the bits of gossip about their detachment. Besides, Fans likewise noticed Richard's non-appearance during Beyoncé's profoundly expected Renaissance visit. He was absent during Jay-Z's mom, Gloria Carter's wedding festivity, nor was he seen during different occasions, including the Knowles and Carter families. This, however, a critical sign, pointing towards a potential split, was Tina Knowles, discreetly eliminating Lawson's last name from her Instagram bio. She changed from Tina Knowles Lawson to just Tina Knowles. While this could be a minor change, it has not slipped through the cracks by fans who are enthusiastic about uncovering any difficult situations in the couple's marriage. Adding to the doubts, Richard Lawson has been spotted without his wedding band a few times. Besides, he has been effectively advancing his film Dark Dread at different film celebrations, including Cannes. Indeed, the group, they're so great together. You very much prefer to see them stir it up. It doesn't really matter to me what the story is. It's very much like the manner in which they stir it up on the grounds that it's an impressive group. Nonetheless, Tina Knowles was no place to be seen close by during these occasions. Strikingly, Richard didn't specify Tina in his thank you addresses, heightening the tales encompassing their relationship status. Besides, their nonverbal communication during interviews has caused a stir and prompted hypotheses about the credibility of Tina and Richard's marriage during a meeting in 2018. Tina's comments about Richard not being wonderful cocked eyebrows, prompting hypothesis about conceivable fundamental issues. I imagined the sort of man I needed. I petitioned God for the kind of man I needed, and I got basically that. Could it be said that he is great? In no way, shape, or form. However, he has a ton of the characteristics. No. He has a ton of the characteristics that one individual imparted his insights by remarking, "He is a Hollywood legend by his own doing." He is making a respectable attempt not to disregard her on television, while she is simply continuing forever. Onlookers noticed that Tina seemed awkward permitting Richard to be at the center of attention during one specific meeting. Her aversion of eye-to-eye connection with Richard and the strain radiating from her brought up issues about their relationship. I have deciphered Tina's disposition as a hesitance to allow Richard to express his real thoughts, prompting murmurs of their association being a self-image stroking plan. While nonverbal communication specialists bring up that most cherishing spouses look adoringly at their husbands when they talk, Tina's way of behaving appears to recount an alternate story. One fan remarked, "I'm amazed it endured this long." She dealt with him like he was a youngster, continuously talking over him, in consideration of his devoted fan base. One adherent communicating real concern asked why he wasn't as of now with Tina Knowles. Furthermore, we just took as much time as is needed. We became companions. We hung out. We voyaged and gradually. Generous answering the concerned fan's question, Richard made sense of that he is Kerr.